The Celtics made this a series by winning Game 4, but they did it with J.R. Smith suspended. The Knicks arriving in all black, saying it was the Celtics' funeral. Out to Madison Square Garden, where Jason Terry was a big part of the Celtics win, as the reserves of the C's took advantage of no J.R. Smith from New York. Carmelo Anthony, the NBA's leading first-quarter scorer in the regular season, getting New York going. A quick 11-0 run. Melo was 5 of 7 in the quarter for 12 points. Finished the game with 22, but the rest of the team only had 4 field goals in the first quarter. Boston answered back. Brandon Bass, the bucket and the foul. Boston 7 of 7 from the free throw line in the first quarter. They work it around. Jeff Green using the window as his friend. And Boston, despite the big start by New York, down by just 2 after 1. Second quarter, J.R. Smith, the behind-the-back pass to Kenyon Martin. You gotta take another look. Smith, the NBA's 6th man of the year, can do more than score. He distributes. It was a 2-point advantage for the home team. Now Kevin Garnett finding Paul Pierce. An 8-1 Boston run. They're up by 1. More from Pierce, this time spinning and finding Kevin Garnett. 40-37, Boston by 3. Later in the second quarter, quarter 3 ball, book it from Jason Terry. Carmelo Anthony just 1 of 7 from the field in the second quarter. Boston went 11 for 11 at the half from the free throw line. They led it 45-39 at the break. Pick and roll, Tyson Chandler the finish. New York down by 4. Raymond Felton drives. Felton getting the layup to go. He had 21 points, 10 of 19 from the floor, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Paul Pierce really stepping up in the third quarter here. The step back, nothing but the bottom of the cup. Pierce 10 points in the third. Now Terrence Williams over to the truth. 3 more. He had 16 in the game. It was 66-58, and the Knicks would really struggle. Hot start by Carmelo Anthony, couldn't carry it over. 5 field goals in the first quarter, just 3 the rest of the way. New York, really good from downtown throughout most of the regular season, just struggling here in Game 5. Carmelo Anthony finished 8 of 24, 22 points. J.R. Smith was just 3 of 14. Back on the other end, it's Jason Terry to make it a 9-point advantage out of the fourth quarter. Terry again. Awkward shot, no good. During the play, Carmelo Anthony appears to hurt his shoulder. But Anthony would stay in the game for the Knicks. Take another look as Melo goes down, holding on to that left shoulder. Jeff Green drives and throws it down. Green had 18 points here, getting angry at the rim. 75-60. Looks like it was all but locked up. Melo nearly comes up with the steal, but the ball ends up to Jason Terry, who buries the triple. He had 17. Doc Rivers just played 7 players all game. J.R. Smith trying to get something going here. He drills it. Now Iman Shumpert to J.R. Smith. That's a look at his first 2 field goals of the game. Smith, and his return to the court, 14 points. New York just 5 of 22 from distance of the game. Kevin Garnett, the pump fake, and then knocks it down. He had 16 points, 18 rebounds for KG. Oh, and then things would get verbal. An altercation following the game as the two teams were trying to get to the locker room. The teams needed to be separated as Boston gets the last laugh in game number 5 as they knock off the Knicks 92-86. It's now a 3-2 advantage for New York. The Celtics hit 17 of 17 from the free throw line and force a Game 6 in Boston on Friday.